I slumber sweet and sound. Smell of urine wafting through the air in my perfect little town. The streets are filled with chatter from people big and small. I stroll on down the sidewalk as I try to greet them all. Hello, my heart is filled with gladness, and I just have to say, the city's looking wonderful today. Morning!
Go to hell. My wife is such a bitch, and I hate her with my heart. My kids are all on drugs, and my life's falling apart. Oh, and I just got laid off for calling my boss gay. The city's looking wonderful today.
Spare some change.
I don't have any change for the smashed up bag of mini muffins that has your name on it.
The rats come out from hiding from dumpsters all around. I try to scream in horror, but the train drowns out the sound. In the distance I hear gunshots, the pigeons haunt my dreams. I wake up every morning to the sound of my own scream.
Just got here this morning to audition for a play. I printed off some headshots, nothing standing in my way. I'd have to take my clothes off, but I guess that's okay. The city's looking wonderful today.
Today's the day I do it, burn my office to the ground. I'm really sorry for pushing me around.
Hey, did you see the Cubs game? The Cubs are freaking sweet. I stayed up all night drinking because the Cubs are freaking sweet.
And the people are so swell. Our schools and politicians are doing very well. There's not an ounce of violence, and everything's okay. The city's looking wonderful today.
Best ladies' night ever. I mean, not only did we finish 4 bottles of wine, a new record, but this is our first ladies' night with a woman as president.
You know, I never thought I'd see this day. Like last night, watching it all unfold, it was life-changing. I was actually jumping up and down and cheering at one point.
I was so excited. I screamed myself hoarse for 20 minutes, and then I just blacked out.
Hey, so what do you guys think? We go out there, another bottle of wine?
Obviously.
Oh, you guys, I don't know, I have to work in the morning.
Lydia, quit it.
Why would you do this to
Quit
me?
your job.
Quit your job!
This isn't fair to
Who is it?
us.
Why would you do
We have
this?
brunch tomorrow.
I cannot quit my job. You guys, the last time you convinced me to stay out late, I was so hungover that I threw up into a filing cabinet at work.
Hey, Mallory, it looks like Lydia's forgetting something kind of important.
Yeah, is that something that we have a woman president now? And we don't have to worry about appeasing our male bosses because we are no longer ruled by the patriarchy?
You know what? I think that's exactly what
You guys suck, and I will stay for one more drink.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, Lydia, it's 2016. We have a woman president. If we want to throw up in the filing cabinets, we can do that. And we'll get paid just as much as a man for it.
You know what? You're right. I woke up feeling empowered this morning, you know? I even wore pants to work.
This afternoon, Frank texted me like, hey babe, what are you making for dinner? And I was like, bitch, what are you making for dinner?
Oh my god, I totally know what you girls mean. Like, last night I was driving home from work and I hit this man in my car, so I just drove away.
It's like, ladies run the show now. We can do whatever we want.
I don't even want to wear makeup anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna let myself become disgusting.
I'm gonna let my teeth completely rot out of my head.
Oh my god, Susan, you would look so
You would look so good. You're a queen.
beautiful queen.
Stop it.
You guys know what the best part about having a woman as president is? We don't have to pay taxes anymore.
Yes! Now that we're all gonna be rich, I don't have to like rummage through my neighbor's garbage for valuables anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna finally get my small business off the ground. You know that one where I sell my little brother's riddle out of the back of my Volvo.
You would be so good at that.
You really would. Like, you're so smart.
Genius.
That's a genius.
Seriously.
I know. But, I mean, you guys are the best, and not just you, like, all women. I mean, girls run the world. It's like that Beyonce song.
Bugaboo. Love that one. Now that a woman's president, we can do whatever we want. Like, we can drive on the wrong side of the road if we want to. Like, hello, look at me. I'm British. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road.
I have actually been doing that all week.
This is amazing. And all we had to do was vote.
I actually did not.
Yeah, there was like a Riva marathon.
I woke up
I'm
so
so
late.
Look, man, a cave. Come on, we can rest in there.
Oh, thank God. I didn't think I could walk any further.
It's so cold. I can't feel my toes.
Me neither. Ray, I'm scared. That avalanche covered half the mountain. What if nobody ever finds us? What if we freeze to death here?
I don't know, Corey. I don't know.
Hey, Ray, if we don't make it out alive, if we die here, I just want to let you know that you're my best friend. You always have been.
Thanks, man. You too.
And best friends shouldn't have secrets, right? Especially if they both might die, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess so.
Great. So if there's anything you want to get off your chest, anything at all, I feel like now would be the time to do it.
I can't really think of anything. Do you have something in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, let's say you borrowed someone's green cardigan without asking and wore it to your coworker's Ashley's birthday party and got a huge chocolate stain on it, but you didn't tell him and just shoved it in the back of his closet without saying anything. So I don't know. Maybe something like that would be something that you might confess to.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess if we're confessing to things, then,
Yeah?
I slept with Claire.
Wait, what?
Your high school girlfriend, Claire? We were banging it out like that entire time. Look, I'm really sorry, man. It was a really weird time for me. You know, my cat ran away, Mr. Sprinkles, and Everybody Loves Raymond went off the air. Couldn't find reruns anywhere. Look, man, I'm sorry. It was a really stressed out time.
Jesus, Ray. No, that's not what I meant at all, okay? Don't you have anything else you want to confess to? Something involving a green cardigan?
Dude, I don't know. You're being really vague right now.
I am not playing games right now, okay, Ray? I'm freezing, I'm starving, I'm not in the mood for this, all right? Don't you have anything else you want to confess to? Anything at all, perhaps involving a green cardigan belonging to someone else in this cave?
Fine, okay? I did it, all right? I did it. I'm the one who gave your dad those chocolate-covered almonds, even though I knew he was allergic to both chocolate and tree nuts. Yeah, dude. When you said my dad is deathly allergic to chocolate and tree nuts, and if he eats them, his entire body swells up in a matter of minutes and he completely stops breathing, I thought you were being sarcastic.
Tree nuts. No, Ray, just listen, okay? I'm going to ask you a straightforward question, and I want a straightforward answer. Did you or did you not borrow my green cardigan without my permission, ruin it, and then attempt to hide it from me?
Corey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ray, just confess, all right? I promise I won't get mad, but just please tell me before the hypothermia sets in. We're both too delirious to understand what's happening.
Corey, I didn't take your green cardigan. You want a confession? Fine. Here it is. There is no Ray. There never was a Ray. I'm just a hallucination, man. A powerful delusion you developed when you stopped taking your medications. In fact, you're not even on a mountain. You're in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit. And you've been talking to yourself for the last 20 minutes.
Ray! But what about my green cardigan?
Really? Yeah, I know change is hard. And it's scary to face the unknown, but we have more to do in our lives.
Yeah. Thanks for supporting me. Here's to change. To change.
Oh my god. Rizzoli and Isles. So good.
Honestly, like the best show ever. Hey, so do you want to like walk to Papa John's or just order in?
Well, it's nice out, so do you want to walk there?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. Do you remember how to get there?
No. How do I get to Papa John's?
Hey, babe, you spelled two wrong, so, you spelled two wrong.
What?
You used the wrong two. You wrote T-O-O instead of T-O.
Okay.
I mean, it's just that most people like confuse it the other way. They write T-O when they mean to write T-O-O, but you added an O. So, I mean,
You need to relax. It says it'll take us 7 minutes to get there, so are you ready to go?
I think
we should go to Papa John's and then go to CVS to get some wine to drink and then go to Jesse's party.
I know you're just saying it, but you're saying it wrong. You're saying the word too wrong!
Jesus, Steve.
I mean, how does this not bother you? 100 years from now, books will just be USBs that we plug into our face and then we just know the book. Scientists will either have cured deafness or remove the part of the brain that finds reading interesting, but it is 2016, and writing is still a form of art.
Do you think Papa John is an artist?
Well, you're damn right I do. And that is do. D-O. Do.
You sound like a terrible singer.
How is this not bothering you? It's just like really upsetting me.
Steve, you do realize we've been having like an excellent day today, right? We've been having so much fun together.
Yeah, I know, but...
Okay. So, is it really fair to take all the fun we've had, and the sex we've had, and the memories we've had, and just hide it behind one tiny little O? I love you. 1 O, 2 O's, however you want to spell it.
No, I'm sorry. No, and it still pisses me off. And what does that mean that you love me? I would hate to read that, and I would hate it even more if you said it.
My keyboard is busted. The keyboard is busted, Steve. The O gets stuck like every time you hit it. I'm surprised it didn't type out, who do I goot to poo-poo Junes?
Let me just take a look at that. Okay. So how long has it been like this?
I don't know, like 2 months?
2 months? It's been like this for 2 months. You've been dealing with this for 2, or for you, is it 2 months?
You're an asshole, Steve.
No, I'm an asshole. That's what I am.
This beer is amazing, Brad. And I love this rooftop condominium gathering place. So cute.
I know, right? You can hardly tell it was a food pantry just last month. Seems like only yesterday it's forced into foreclosure due to all the escalating property fees around town, but tell you what, they've done wonders with the place.
They really have. It's beautiful. So hip. It's like trendy
trendy, but not all like in your face about it.
You know, that is what I love about this neighborhood. It has just the right amount of gentrification. It's like ethnic, but like fun ethnic and not like scary ethnic. I mean, I just love it. And I don't mean that like in a racist way. I mean, you guys know that I am totally not racist. I mean, I don't even like white people. Except for you guys.
I hate white people. They're so embarrassing and corny.
I know what you mean. Like, I've had to stop dating white guys altogether.
Oh, tell me about it. The other day, a white man sat next to me on the bus, and I wanted to light myself on fire. Like, go home and watch Garden State, you blue-eyed devil.
I'm not even exaggerating when I say that I think that every white person in this country should be like round up by the government at gunpoint and forced into slavery.
White people.
I'm not like we're not the typical white people, you know? We're actually radicalized, educated enough to reject the white man's radical agenda. I mean, like this year I decided I'm not reading any books written by white men.
Well, I am only reading books written by queer, transgender, amputee, sex workers of color.
Guys. I won't even read anything that's been written on white paper. Like what? These pages only have something to say if they're white? How entitled can you be?
My boss is a white man. He's the most entitled person I've ever met in my life. He's always shouting commands at me like, Katie, put these reports on my desk. Katie, why are you 3 hours late? Katie, these stop putting oil packets in the water cooler. It's like, wow. Wow. Why don't you settle down with your white supremacist radical agenda, Skylar?
It is that kind of typical white male entitlement that is ruining this country. I mean, they just walk around like they own the place, like no one else even matters.
Thank you for saying that.
I mean, it's disgusting. They walk around with I don't even know. I don't care.
White people.
White people.
Oh my God, you guys. I forgot to tell you about my Malcolm X poster. So I took it home yesterday, showed it to my dad, and he totally freaked out. Yeah. I was like, oh, what's the matter, Dad? Too real for your whitewashed suburban fantasy world? He was like, no, that's not Malcolm X, that's Denzel Washington. Played Malcolm X in a movie. He's like, but your movie poster isn't even from that movie. It's from Remember the Titans. He's like, oh. Wow. Really, Dad? Really? Do all black people look the same to you? Like, this is 2016. Bruh. Check your privilege.
Yeah, you think that is white? My parents are so white, they invited me to a Peter, Paul, and Mary concert last week.
Oh.
Get more white, Mom and Dad. Like, God, you might as well be inviting me to a Klan rally.
White people.
White people.
Oh my God, you guys.
What? What's wrong?
It's Todd. He killed himself last night. It's like he left a note and everything.
I mean, did he say why? He seemed so happy last week when we were letting the air out of everyone's tires in the pumpkin patch.
He said he was making the world a better place. He said he did it so there'd be one less white person on Earth.
That is
Tom was
amazing.
woke as hell. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, looks like the service is going to be this Sunday at St. John's Church down on 63rd.
Ooh. Like 63rd, like the south side?
I'm
I was
going
trying
to
to take
Jack. In the fall of 1982, Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, 3 boys around 12 years old experienced something unforgettable. You might just say it was out of this world. The boys never told a soul, but every October 27th from that year on, they met up at the site of the incident.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey. Hey, Carolyn.
Caroline's here.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. We just finished up a trip to see your folks. They're dying.
You guys just go ahead and do whatever you were gonna do, and I'm just gonna sit over here on this stump because it's really scary out here. I don't want to be alone. Yeah.
Can't you just sit in the car?
Parents are dying, Rodriguez.
Hey, so on the way over here, I took the long way past Mr. O'Healy's house.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we stole Mrs. O'Healy's car and drove it around all night to the cops pulled us over?
Yeah, and the cop said he knew it wasn't Miss O'Healy because the driving was too good.
Or do you remember that time that we stole all those frogs from science class and tried to bring them back to life in our basement with electricity?
Our basement never smelled the same.
What about that time we were out here camping? And that beam of light came down and aliens abducted our bodies. Benny threw them all over their spaceship and they got...
And when we attached a rake to your mom's garden hose and stabbed the Thorclips in the heart?
To ensure it was dead, we had to gargle its blood and bite each other.
Oh,
man.
days, huh?
I'm so sorry. Are you guys talking about one of those weird live action board games or?
Okay, this isn't Jumanji, Carolyn.
When we were 12, we were abducted by aliens and had to join forces to kill a monster who was stalking us.
Yeah, it was really traumatic.
Pete, what the hell are they talking about?
I've told you about this.
No.
Okay. Caroline Rainfart. I swear I've told you about this. I told you on our first date. It was I love craft beer. I don't want kids. I was abducted by aliens when I was 12.
I'm certain you never said anything about aliens.
Caroline. Yes, I did. You were always getting mad at me for losing my keys, so I told you that when I was 12, I was abducted by aliens. They wiped my memory clean, and when they finally restored it, not all my old memories were there. Some of them were new memories from other people. I told you about this.
Any of that.
Well, we definitely had this conversation. We were down in my basement where I keep all my alien memorabilia.
What?
Yeah. I showed you my beating Thorcalypse heart. The one in the jar next to the giant framed photograph of me, Benny, and Rodriguez sitting triumphantly over the dead aliens. Come on.
Wow. Sounds like someone's not a very good listener,
Okay, you know what? If this is some kind of disgusting joke, then I'm over it.
It's not a joke, Carolyn. We've all been in therapy for years.
Oh, to be fair, mine was physical therapy because I fell from the spaceship when they were dropping us off.
This is ridiculous. Aliens don't exist.
Whoa!
What was that?
Oh my god, sorry, that is my phone. Blowing up.
Your ringtone is tree branches breaking?
Yeah, so when the Thorcalypse was stalking us, he would come up from behind in the woods and he would break a bunch of tree branches. So to get used to the noise, I made it my ringtone. It's It's called immersion therapy, Carolyn. So look into it.
You know what? If this were true, wouldn't everybody know about it?
We saved Earth, Carolyn.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And just to ensure that it doesn't happen again, we meet here every year to gargle the blood of the Thorcalypse and bite each other.
Pete, you always say your mouth is red from drinking red wine.
Oh, we also have red wine.
Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. I'm going back to the car. My parents are dying.
Babe.
I mean, they're like in their 90s, right?
Absolute fossils.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, I'm really sorry. I thought I told her. Anyways, you guys ready to gargle?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Stacy's heading to Guam for her bachelorette. Gonna fly first class on a private jet. She made us matching tank tops that say bridal hose. We'll wear them all in pictures while we make this pose.
Alright, so we're all gonna be at the plaza for hair and nails, and then we're gonna have a hot air balloon fling us up and take us to dinner. Oh, and by the way, we're all gonna split the cost of Stacy's trip. I mean, it's her bachelorette party. She shouldn't have to pay for anything.
How can you afford that? Who the F is paying for that? Where do you get the funds to have all that fun? How can you afford that?
I graduated college in 2009. I got myself a job and the pay is fine. My brother's getting married and they bought a car. And I can't afford liquor at my local bar.
So our special tonight is mojito, one organic that leaves, and then just for fun, we throw in a splash of cranberry and a little lime too. Only $9.
How can you afford that? Who is fucking paying for that? I'll just drink alone in the comfort of my home. How can you afford that?
When I sleep, I have dreams of buying beer and onion rings. I see doctors nationwide that are board certified.
Every month I dread paying rent. I gave up toothpaste and deodorant. I stopped buying contacts even though I can't see. Toilet paper is a luxury.
Hey, so you're all gonna go to Whitney's?
How can you afford that?
$1.
Who the fuck is paying for that?
You just think it's fine to pay $1.99.
My back is always sore from sleeping on the floor.
While you are counting gold, I'm freezing in the cold.
How can you afford that?
Okay, y'all, it's Trivia Thursdays here at the old Patty Cakes. Okay, so it's the night you've all been waiting for. It's guest host trivia night, where the audience votes for one of their friends to host. Oh yeah! All right, the votes have been tallied and the results are in. Tonight's guest host is Christy from Aurora.
What the hell?
Yeah, we all voted for you again. Now you left early because your head hurt.
Yeah, I actually voted for you multiple times.
I created 7 different email addresses and then twins for those 7 different people so I could vote for you 14 times.
I'm pretty sure I committed identity theft.
Yeah.
You guys know I hate talking in front of people.
Oh, relax, Christy. There's like nobody here.
Yeah, no pressure.
Pressure's on, Christy. Get your tushy on up here.
Christy, 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 Christy.
some questions for you to ask.
No thanks. I have some already. Please back away. I'm ready. Okay. Since it's almost Halloween, why don't we ask some spooky questions? Okay, cool. What defines a serial killer?
Isn't that just someone who kills a lot of people?
Someone who kills a lot of people.
Actually, it's someone who kills 3 or more people with a cooling off period in between. So that point goes to no one. Second question. There is currently a serial killer at large in the Chicagoland area. Experts are calling him or her a copycat of which infamous criminal mastermind?
Oh man, I don't know.
They're being murdered in Chicago?
Come on, you guys, this is like front page news.
Is it Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, he was the gay one.
Actually, you're both right. Right. Next question. Where did Jeffrey Dahmer murder most of his victims?
Wisconsin.
Everyone knows that, Craig. Where exactly in Wisconsin?
Wait, why are you asking that?
Oh my God, you guys. You know this. Come on.
I've never known that.
924 North 25th Street, West Dallas, Wisconsin.
Holy Moses. How do you know this stuff?
Oh, because I'm a person?
Where did you meet her again?
Highway.
Okay, fine. New category.
All right.
How did Ted Bundy lure and kill his victims?
Wait, how is that a new category?
Good one, Craig. Who's got the answer?
I feel like these are getting really specific.
I don't want to know the answer to this question.
Oh my God, you guys. Are you serious? You know this.
Come on, you know this. Spencer! Spencer, you know this. Think about it, Spencer.
He ate that?
No. That was Hannibal Lecter. How did any of you graduate high school?
What high school did you go to?
1974, Granger, Utah. He was driving a tan Volkswagen Beetle. In it, the officers discover a ski mask, a crowbar, handcuffs, trash bags, a coil of rope, and a second mask fashioned from pantyhose. He'd go up to girls with their hair parted down the middle like his ex-girlfriend Stephanie Brooks. And say, "Oh, hey pretty lady, I have a broken limb. Do you mind helping me carry some stuff?" "Oh, sure. Oh, a handsome guy like you, sure. What's your name, Ted? Sure." Oh, guess what, Stephanie Brooks lookalike? You're about to get murdered, you're about to get your skull bludgeoned, and then you're about to get strangled with pantyhose. Sure.
Babe? How do you... Why?
Say, don't you guys have a tan Volkswagen?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Okay. No. Yeah. Last question. This is the real doozy. How many sides does a rhombus have?
Oh, these questions are impossible. Oh, Greta! Hello! How are you today? awful. I had the worst day. This horrible boy at school made fun of me in front of everyone. It was the worst experience of my life. I'm never going back there again.
Now, Greta, there's no sense in running from your problems. You have to learn to face them head on.
But how, Maria? I'm ever so angry.
Well, sometimes when I'm upset with somebody, there's a little song I like to sing that helps me remember what to do.
A song? How's a song to help me, Maria?
Oh, never you mind that. Just listen up. Gather round, children. It's time for a lesson. When somebody disrespects you, you just can't let it slide. When you want to gnash your teeth and scream, there's no need to bottle it up inside.
Up inside.
Revenge will make them swallow their pride.
Swallow their pride.
R-E-V-N-G-E. Let's see if I can make this any easier. R for rage you can't contain. E that eats you up inside. V for vengeance you must achieve. E enough to make them cry. N for no apologies. G they get what they deserve. E even if they're nice, that will bring us back to R. You research where they live. Quietly eviscerate their spine. Never getting caught. Gee, they get what they deserve. Escape into the night. When somebody's in your way, you will have to make them pay.
Very quietly eviscerate their spine. And there they come. G, they get what they deserve. E, escape into the night. Bring us back to our revenge.
Okay, let's get started. Where I see myself in the next 20 years, an essay by Lisa Wallace. The year is 2036. After a decade of serving as one of the youngest and most successful United States senators, I officially announce my candidacy for president. Winning in a landslide. Gee, I wonder what future me really is like. I bet she's something.
Ambition, I missed that.
Oh my God, who are you?
What's the matter? You don't recognize your own face? My name's Lisa, but you can call me old Lisa. It's me, you. I'm you. Well, I'm you in 50 years. I'm you from the future.
What?
Oh, here, let me prove it. See this scar? We got that on Gina's trampoline in the 3rd grade. And this 3rd-degree burn, well, we both know what that's from. Oh, and don't forget Aunt Francine's amulet.
Oh my God, it really is me. But hey, if you're really me, why does my face look so different?
Trust me, when it happens, you'll know. Hey, this is a pretty spiffy setup you got here. I forgot about this room. You got everything. Walls, window, a bed? I haven't slept in one of those things in years.
They don't have beds in the future?
No, they got them. Not you, though. No. You sleep on the floor of a 15 by 15 room with 3 other women and a litter box that stinks to high.
Well, I have always wanted a cat.
Oh, you don't have a cat.
No offense, old Lisa, but what happened to me? I mean, I'm a straight A student, and you seem a little...
Unhinged. Yeah, I get that a lot. Ooh! Water, thank God. I need something to wash these Quaaludes down with.
What are you doing? Don't drink that. That's 80% dirt.
Listen, Dollface. When you've swallowed as many spider eggs as I have, and believe me, you're gonna swallow a lot. You stop caring about this sort of thing.
Spider eggs?
Let me put it this way. Don't keep your forks the same place you keep your wigs. And especially don't buy a wig if it's made out of dog hair. I don't care how cheap it is or how clean the guy's fan is.
So I take it I never run for president, then do I?
President of the United States? Oh,
No.
honey. We haven't had a human president in 35 years. You did run with a pretty impressive crowd of international politicians, though.
Okay, so I travel. I see the world. Somewhere sophisticated, right? Like England or France.
No, none of those countries exist anymore. At 19, you married the dictator of a small but influential third world country.
19?
And you spend the next 25 years harvesting nuclear weapons for an Iranian warlord in exchange for access to cheap prescription medications.
I can't believe this. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, you say that a lot in the future, but don't worry. Those were some of the best times of your life. I can remember it now. Sitting up all night with Saddam. Swapping stories, drinking gin, and getting hopped up on goofballs.
Saddam?
It's a popular name.
This is really depressing. I mean, this is not how I pictured my life at all.
Well, sorry.
Okay.
Well, look, we probably got to wrap this up. They only give us so much time for these mysterious futuristic visions, and there's a truck disposing of tainted cigarettes out by the old dumpsters, and I want to try to beat the crowd.
Okay, wait. Before you go, now that I know all of these horrible things about my future, is there anything I can do to avoid my fate as like a crusty old you? Like, anything?
Probably not.
Okay, well, is there something good you can tell me about my future? Like, what about my boyfriend Steve? Do we stay together until prom?
Who? Oh, you mean school shooter Steve.
Why did you just call him school shooter Steve?
No reason. Well, see ya.
So we don't feel squished, you know?
Yeah, this is super nice.
Yeah, I feel so tiny.
You know where you don't feel squished? Is in space.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention, Doug and Mackenzie just got back from a space mission.
Oh, yeah. They mentioned it on the way in. That's really incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, tonight's really about Donna and Kevin and their beautiful new home.
No, we're just happy to have more square footage in the old studio.
Oh, but we had the best times there. I mean, remember that first year out of college?
Oh yeah, we had all those drunk seances. Hey, remember when we spoke to Bobby Fischer?
Yeah, he was like, "What we're done."
Yeah, it's really hard to live in 65.8 cubic meters with 7 other people.
Especially when someone's had too much moose jerky.
So, can I get anyone a drink?
I'll take a Cabernet over here.
You know what? I will have 1 oxygen atom and 2 hydrogen atoms, please.
So, water?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yes, please, water. Sorry. Space brain.
Honey, will you get the appetizers too? I hope you guys are hungry. We have a ton of food.
Oh, thank you, but we
brought
our
our own.
Can't get enough of this.
The best part is you don't have to clean crumbs out of the mistaculator when you're done. It's like,
Well, for the rest of you, the food is super healthy. I've been on an organic kick lately.
Yeah, Donna, we were gonna say, it looks like you've lost some weight.
I have, thank you.
you know when you feel truly weightless? It's just floating around the galaxy.
Well, the food's gonna take a little longer, so
Hey, why don't we play a game?
Yes.
Calvin and I brought apples to apples.
I love that
Did you just say apples to apples?
Remember when we played that in space and
The cards went everywhere. It's like, oh, there's my red card.
here it is.
Space, man.
So, hey, didn't you guys just get back from Disney World?
Oh, yes, we did. It was so much fun. We did all the favorites. Dumbo, Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, It's a Small World.
I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm really sorry, but did you just say Space Mountain?
You know that ride is a complete joke, right?
I mean, it is nothing like that. First off, you're not on a track.
With a friend.
In a t-shirt.
Able to just have fun and
Ignore your duties.
We had to train for 3 years to go to outer space. And that ride has little kids with boogers hanging out of their eyes thinking they actually went to space.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
So, Calvin, here you got a new job.
Yes.
I did. I'm full-time at the hospital now in the burn unit. It's hard, but it's rewarding, you know. And seriously, sometimes those kids, all they want is a hug and somebody to be there. And
Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. Sorry, is that Drops of Jupiter playing?
I don't really hear anything.
Do you guys have any idea how rude you're being? This song got me through space.
The train is huge up there.
We actually saw a train at Ravinia this summer. Oh, hey, did you guys read the article in the Tribune about how outdoor festivals are ruining the landscaping?
Yes! Oh my god, that was so interesting. Actually,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Really?
What?
You know we don't get the Tribune up in space?
Oh yeah! Silly me! I forgot to have my space paper boy drop my space paper off at my space front door. What was I thinking?
you guys been back for like 3 months.
Oh, well, when the sun sets 8 times a day for 16 months of living in space, your sense of time gets a little screwed up. I'm sorry.
Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded? That is overrated. Tell me, did you go to a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
What is that? What are you doing?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Sometimes I forget we're not wearing our space helmets. We can just make out if we want to.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'm sorry, Meredith. Why don't you tell me more about my experiences in space, huh? Did you come back with post-traumatic space disorder?
Yeah, Meredith. The floor is all yours. Why don't you tell me? Did you fall from a shooting star?
Look, okay? We all think it's great you went to space, all right? But could you please just shut up about it?
Well, if you're trying to hurt our feelings, then mission accomplished.
Sorry for trying to share this out-of-this-world experience with you all.
You don't need to go alienating us.
Guys, get off the couch!
Oh god, the gravity!
I'm gonna go get out of the car.
They're